Hello guys, we are back. Yes, I know it's surprising that we are back after a week because it's not usually our thing. We try to be back every week, but yeah, you know how we are. So this is Mr. Jelly again, and I'm here with the friend that you met last video.
The Viking.
Because like I said, he's a DC know-it-all. That sounds bad, actually.
Basically.
But why do I need a DC know-it-all this video? Because we're going to talk Batman. Batman for Dummies. Because of the new Batman v Superman movie. And we want to give you the information you need or could use before you go watch the movie. I'm not gonna tell anything about the story of the movie because we don't want to spoil you. It's just simply informative so you know which characters are in it mainly. We're gonna start with a little origin story.
So the story of Batman begins with his parents getting killed in an alley behind the theater. Batman was very traumatized by that, of course, and their home butler, Alfred, raised Bruce, basically.
Yeah, so the killer of his parents is Joe Chill. That he figured out afterwards. So Alfred raised him, and then he started training, going all over the world to become the world's best detective and fighter.
Yeah, he's basically trained by Ra's al Ghul. Yeah, training from Deadman.
So he was trained by Ra's al Ghul, one of the best fighters in the world, I think.
Yeah, but kind of a dick.
Yeah, kind of a dick. And he's evil because he wants to destroy Gotham with his League of Shadows and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you saw in the Christopher Nolan...
The Arrow.
No, Batman.
Oh, yeah, yes, but also...
But also in the Arrow, yeah, the series Arrow also for more recent appearance of the League of Shadows. So Batman became the man he is today. But he doesn't do it alone anymore. I think we can talk about this too, because in the movie it seems that we're gonna get a Batman that is on the field for quite some time. So he teams up with many I wanted to say Jasons. What is wrong with me? With many Robins. Yeah, I know. It's because my favorite Robin is still Jason Todd, because he becomes a Red Hood. But you have Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, and then you have some more.
Yeah, the daughter of Jim Gordon.
Yeah, she becomes Batgirl.
Yeah, Batgirl.
Then you have Nightwing, which is Dick Grayson. Then you have the Red Hood, which is Jason Todd. Then you also have Red Robin, his son Damian Wayne, that is the current Robin in the comics.
Yeah, you have basically a whole lot of Robins.
Yeah, you have a whole Bat family. We're not gonna go into the origin stories of every Robin or member of the Bat family because otherwise this video would take forever. But I want to get into some of his main villains. We picked out 4. You might think that they are too common, but I think that it's more important to bring out these bigger enemies. Why? Because they might appear in the movies. We know one will appear already in Suicide Squad, the Joker. Yeah. But I think it's important to point them out too, because what makes Batman so great in my eyes is his villains.
Yeah, without them, it wouldn't be as nice as it is.
No, because Batman needs to be a great detective and a great fighter like he is, because of the villains that he encounters. So we picked out
the Joker,
of course, the Penguin,
Two-Face,
and Scarecrow. First, we're gonna talk about the good old clown. Of course, we start with him, the Joker. He's personally also my favorite villain in comics.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
Many will agree with me that the clown is the best. Why is he so amazing? He's like the opposite of Batman.
Yeah.
That's what makes him. Yeah, that's what makes him so awesome. Because Batman is for order, and helping people.
Yeah.
While the Joker is more for chaos, and he just like
He's a lunatic.
yeah, he's a lunatic. Like the Nolan movies also say in the second one, some people just want to watch the world burn, and I think that's the best quote you can get for the Joker. He just wants to see the world burn. There is no motivation in him. If you read comics, you know that there's no official origin story to him, which makes him more interesting and makes him feel more dangerous.
Yeah, with an origin story, he wouldn't be as nice as he is.
Yeah, so that's short about Joker. Now my friend over here is gonna talk about the next villain.
Yeah, Two-Face. Harvey Dent. Half of him is totally burned off to crisps. And that's also why he has, well, yeah, his face, Two-Face, it's quite...
Yeah, and also the name Two-Face comes from that he's like half good, half evil.
Yeah,
ish.
And he also he uses a dime to decide if he is going to kill someone or let him live. Because the dime is also burned, and one side, the burned side, if it comes on that side, he will kill the person in question. If it's on the good side, he will let him live, but knock him out.
So everything screams Two-Face with his character.
He's actually quite noble in
a sort of wicked way that needs to be locked up forever. And then I'm gonna talk about Scarecrow. Scarecrow might be a little famous now from the games.
Yeah, well, that's one I don't know really a lot of, actually.
Actually, I like Scarecrow quite a lot. He also made an appearance in the Christopher Nolan movies. But his role wasn't that big, which is a shame. So he uses fear gas to scare people. That's why it's called Scarecrow. And it actually started that his father wants to make a cure that makes people not scared anymore for like soldiers.
For scientists.
Yeah, or for soldiers or whatever, that they can go into battlefield without being scared. But the police, the American government doesn't want it and sends police after the dead, which injects Scarecrow with the serum, making him fear everything. So instead of curing him from fear, he's afraid of everything, and he uses it as a strength, actually. So he becomes Scarecrow, and he makes the serum into a gas, scaring other people, doing stuff, wanting to destroy Gotham, like everyone fucking does. And he comes in the series Gotham, but his strongest appearance, like I said before, is in the game.
Yeah, the latest game
of Batman. And then the last film.
Yeah, the Penguin, otherwise known as
Oswald
yes.
something.
Its name is.
We can't know anything.
Yeah,
I mean, we should know this, but you know we don't do our homework well.
Yeah, I basically learned a lot of him in the Gotham series also, where he works for a certain villain, but he gets rejected by that person, and they try to kill him, but they didn't succeed, and he found his way back to Gotham and started to murder everybody. Actually, that's basically it.
Yeah, and he becomes a big mob boss.
Yes. Yeah, he's quite successfully.
And in some origin stories, he's raised by penguins.
Yeah.
Cobblepot, Oswald Cobblepot. And in some origin stories, he's like raised by penguins.
Yes.
In some origin stories, it's because he has this weird walk that makes him look like a penguin, which is the origin that they used in the Gotham series. One last thing I want to say, my opinion about Ben Affleck playing Batman. I think it's pretty awesome. I know a lot of you guys don't agree, and that's perfect. For whatever reason you don't agree,
Good for you.
I'm not gonna judge your opinion, but I think Ben Affleck really has the looks to look like a good older version of Batman. I would say not a young version, because he's too fucking old for it, but for the older Batman that they want to go for, I think he looks pretty good. I don't know how he acts like Batman, because I only saw the trailers like you guys, but I have hopes for him. And yeah, I think Batman v Superman will be a good movie. I hope it will be a good movie.
I hope it too, but
So this was our Batman for Dummies video. Next week we will be back with Superman for Dummies. I probably will do it with Jepser, or Jepser will do it with anyone else. But this will be probably me, because the other guys are too fucking lazy for it. So this was Mr. Jelly.
and the Viking.
And I will see you next time, my friends. So I'm here again with an outro. I actually never know what to say in it, but it's kind of fun to give you guys extra information and stuff. So you already met our good friend the Viking, but there are also 2 new members. I think it's now a good time to talk about them. One is... I don't know his name anymore. It's a very hard name. So one is PJ, and let me look up the other name. I know, oh man, I look so amateuristic, but I'm actually just giving myself more time so I can get an easy outro. Yes, haha. Are you gonna judge me? No, fuck you too. It's Majin Junk Knight. Can you blame me for not knowing this name? So yeah, those are 2 new members, and next week I will tell you the teams for the Civil War. I know I already told you the team-ish in the Facts vlog, but a lot have happened. Some members left us, some members joined us. So it's gonna be a bigger one. They're gonna be, instead of 3 rounds, they're gonna be 4 rounds. It's also gonna be 4 against 4. And the team captains are gonna be me for the Captain America side, and Garlic from J Gaming, which should start this week. I know. I hope so. And he's gonna be the captain of Team Iron Man. But next week I will tell you who is in whose team, and just vote for my team. I mean, fuck you. We're gonna win anyway. So I will see you next time. Goodbye, my friends.